Greetings, this is Sloshworks. Welcome back to the Sunless Sea. Well, first I need to apologise if I'm a little bit slow today. I've got a bit of a flu, but we're gonna do our best. So we are at the vendor blight. I just sold our tomb colonists, and we have 160 echoes. So we're just gonna have a look around here, and we're gonna see we've got 9. We've got 12 fuel, so we should be okay there. We've got 9 supplies, well, so we're okay with that. I just realised you can look here and it tells you how much you've got. So I don't need to buy any of them. We don't need to buy any recent news. It doesn't look like we can, but we could have sold them. We could have sold the recent news for 10 echoes if we did have some. In our hold, we're starting to build up a few new things, which is pretty good. We do have a boat that's waiting for us. I thought that moved. We do have a boat that's waiting for us back in London. But we'll go to the tomb colony of Venderblight. A dusty glass of wine. Venderblight is not the most promising place for shore leave. Too much decay, too little light, too many bandaged walking corpses. Few companions of easy virtue, no cinnamon, no recent newspapers, very little pickled cave herring. So it is unlocked with 25 terror, which we have plenty of. Oh no, I'm not spending 100 echoes. No way. We can't. There's nothing we can buy at all except fuel and supplies, and we've got enough of that. So I think, because we haven't really explored up here, I know if we go down to about here, there's nothing there, but we've not gone north. So we're thinking, well, I'm thinking that we should head north. Whoa, 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 whoa. Apparently when I clicked on that, I turned it up too much, so let's hopefully not die. We lost 3 crew, 4 hull, and we failed in a challenge, but it should have cooled down now. So we'll just stop and hopefully that'll go down faster. That's crazy. Apparently if you click on the fire in dock, it does bad things. So we just lost 3. We just lost 3 crew. Okay, and we no longer have. I think we're gonna, because I did something stupid, we're gonna have to head back to London and get some more crew. So we'll just finish off these bats, and so they should be gone. Oh, it's a bat swarm. I think that might be bigger than the last one, but they're gone now, so that's fine. We can. Let's gather up the corpses. We've gained one supplies, and because we don't have as much crew left, let's head back to London, and then we'll head back out. I can't believe that happened. So when you're playing this, be really careful. Don't click on that ever. It's a bad thing to click on. There has to be. I know it can be used to speed up in case of emergencies, but that almost killed us. And I did that in dock. So if anybody knows what I can do to get around that, if I had sat there on 0 until it cooled down, would that have saved it? If I had... Is it because I went up to 2 that it overheated? Yeah, if anybody can let me know why, that would be really, really cool, because we're not going to be able to... That's not too far, but we're not going to be able to get away from anything. Turn our lights off and maybe they'll miss us. No. Oh, it's alright. We'll basically use this to get some supplies, I think. Okay, this should give us... If we use Seek, which is based on our mirrors, which we have 26, it would be nice to have more. I'll get them to 27 to 50, and now we can just skip that, and we'll just go salvo, salvo, salvo. And that'll get them. I have been reading some articles and some comments on Reddit about this game, and a lot of people do agree that the combat would be a lot more fun with some more animations. I kind of agree. It certainly does its job, though. We're going to just be overloaded with supplies by the time we get there. I can't believe we started like that. And I mean, because the game is kind of, you know, Iron Man mode, it's a roguelike. I can't just go back to a save. There's no way I can go back, so we just got to suck it up and keep going. But we'll be okay. Okay, salvo. I would like to get some more of these, and I'd like to know what it means by when you do die, you get to pick whether you keep the map, an officer, or skills. So I'm wondering what skills are, because I haven't come across that yet. I don't know if I'm blind or I'm not doing something, but reduce distance, increase illumination. Sometimes I'm amazed by it. So we're 30 yards now. So we will be, after this one, we'll be 10 yards and we can just pound them. So that's good. So we're doing launch the salvo, because salvos make us more visible as well. These bats have been better put that back on. Our terror was going up quite a lot. We're up to 65. Oh, look at them all. Really nice to be able to go full speed, isn't it? Recurring nightmares. You have begun to dream of a vast eye. It knows you. You cannot evade its gaze. A black unsleeping taste. Again and again you are alone on the wide black sea. The eye is aware. Your nightmare will come upon you from time to time, inspiring terror. Gain restful nights at your lodgings to help you resist it. If you defeat it, you may gain a secret. You have begun to suffer nightmares of a vast eye. Okay. It's a bit concerning, isn't it? We do have the torpedoes. So we've got one torpedo we can fire, just the one. We can't do any more. So we'll save that for if we come across a big crab or a boat. I'm very cross with you, engine. Smell fear. Increases illumination. The one thing I would really like in the game is to be able to make these windows a little bit bigger. If the text was a little bit bigger, it would make it an awful lot easier to read. I don't think I can move this one either. Nope. So 50 yards. We shall seek. We shall probably not. Yes, we did. We got there. So salvo it is. Come on. I'm really looking forward to getting a wild salvo, the ones where you don't have to have as much illumination, but you have a smaller chance to hit. Just for something different, let's dispose of the corpses, which will slightly reduce our terror. We'll see if that goes down too. So not very much. Turn our lights off, maybe they won't see us. We've got a long way to go. Far off, very far off, someone screams. Huh. Is he chasing us, do you think? I don't think he can see us. Our terror is going up. We are far from light. Okay, terror is increasing rapidly. Terror is increasing. They're going to attack us, aren't they? Oh, they're going to get us for sure. Alright, this is a pirate steam pinnace, a nimble savage little wolf of a vessel. Their guns roar and the battle begins. Okay, so we don't actually have much more hulls than them. Okay, it requires illumination 50 and supplies. So does that mean it's going to use one of my supplies to fire it? Torpedoes, the assassins of the Z's. Savagely effective, doesn't give away your position, but costs torpedo components. Torpedo nets render them almost useless. So, I'm assuming the supplies it requires are torpedo components, not actual supplies of food, because that would make pretty much no sense. So, we're going to seek. We're going to use flares. Their illumination is 5, ours is 21. Theirs is 32. So if we will seek, they're up to 37. We'll use a salvo because we'll get that through quickly before they do. They're using flares still. So we hit them for 18 out of 30, so we can hit them again. They still haven't fired on us yet. They're still seeking. It's crazy. They're going to go down now, though. They didn't use salvo at all. They were just illuminating. There's, like, they couldn't do anything to me. Okay. The ship is yours. What will you do with her? Send her home with a prize crew. 2 Zailers should be enough for a skeleton crew, and she's fast enough to avoid most trouble. Should we do it? We'll only have two crew left for ourselves. Let's do it. Okay, when you next return to London, return to your lodgings to claim your prize money. We've now got 2 to the victor the spoils. We've lost 2 crew. We have 2. We were fortunate. Let's hopefully... See, we're getting pretty close, so that's okay. I wonder if we're going slower, because we have even less crew. If less than half your crew remains, you may not move at full speed. If less than a quarter of your crew remains, terror increases faster. So our terror is actually almost all the way up, so I don't know what happens when it gets full. But I'm sure we're going to find out the moment we head out to sea after this. I don't particularly like being at sea with just 2 people. At least our engine temperature is okay. We have lots of supplies. Our terror's getting smaller, and we're back in London, so we'll be able to pick up the money from both those ships, which I can't remember if it was very much. I don't think it was very much at all. Repair ship. What's that using? What's it using to repair the ship, do you think? I guess if the supplies goes down, it goes down. Oh no, no, no. Stop. Hey, how come I can't stop it? Okay. Oh, that used a lot of supplies to repair just a couple of hulls, so guys, don't do that unless you're in severely dire straits, because we don't have many supplies. And it's a bit crazy. Okay, let's dock. Okay, a breath of relief. As soon as the gangplank touches the quayside, the terrors of the deep sea light and walk taller, smile more readily, but what dreams may cling. Okay. Terror is always reduced to 50 when you return to London. If it's high. Okay, cool. It's now 50 again. Nightmare's strength remains the same. Let's collect some messages from the Harbour Master. A blind bruiser would like a word. A visit from a blind bruiser. The blind bruiser would like a word. That's all for now. You'll find a story when you next make port. Something has changed underneath. Your time at sea will change you in London. And someone wants to sign on. Awesome. Good evening, sir, and what a marvellous evening it is, if you don't mind my saying so, and given it is my impression you are an obliging sort, I imagine you will not mind at all. And since you are so very obliging, perhaps you wouldn't mind making a little detour via Mount Palmerston with a few articles of cargo if you happen to be in the area. The cheery man will of course cover your expenses for this trifling inconvenience. Let's accept it. It is only, after all, a trifling inconvenience. I don't know where Mount Palmerston is, so that's okay. Oh, we have agreed to smuggle souls, and we now have one unstamped crate of bottled souls. Oh my god, we have an unstamped crate of bottled souls, a crate of human souls. This one has never known the tender touch of the Imperial Customs stamp. Consequently, it cannot be sold on the open market, and you'd better not be caught with it. Okay. Let's go to Clathermount's tattoo parlour. I do like how every time we come back to London, there's more things coming, like the story's getting bigger. And you actually do have to sail out to sea and come back for them to start triggering along, and yeah, it's good. You're becoming more experienced. I like it. Okay, you are a real sailor now, after all. You could go to one of those tobacco and prey places by the docks, but the prices at Clathermount's are reasonable, and his daughter's a real artist. But what sign will you choose? Okay, we can only pick one. We can't pick any of these ones because they're all locked. We don't have the things for them. But because we have a tale of terror, we can commemorate our daring, which will increase our iron, which is 30, by 2 permanently, and cure up to 25 points of terror. And it's only 1 echo. That's okay. The gold needle pricks. Lily Clathermount hums. The design is complete. Wear it proudly. Cool. We'll go to the Alarming Scholar. Oh, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to do there. So we're going to go to our lodgings because we're going to get our crew back. But we'll read the morning papers, which loses us 1 terror. We're now wary. Fragments stay at 212, and we now have 1 recent news. The Echo Bazaar, that enigmatic marketplace, has increased its tax on love stories. The traitor empress has forbidden singing in the street outside her palace. The anarchists of the Calendar Council have inexplicably dynamited a drinking fountain. The Ministry of Public Decency has located and destroyed a nest of gallbladder wasps. Wow. Okay, so purchase an elegant townhouse would require 1,000 echoes. We don't have enough for that. We don't have anything for anything. Let's a letter, sir. We have assessed the in accordance with the law of the Z. So this will be our to the victor. The spoils quality has gone. We've got 4 of our crew back, and we gained 100 echoes. Okay, it doesn't look like we can do any of the other ones, but we will rest in a room above the blind helmsman. We're down at 23 terror, 249 echoes, and we have a restful night. Cool. We'll go to London, and we will go a new recruit who waits your attention. Oh, it's another officer. Let me guide your ship. I know all the Z, how it was, how it will be. Please, the headaches only stop when I'm working. So I'm going to hire him. Okay, so we have a sigil-ridden navigator and we have a sly navigator, which is a little bit unfortunate. We got 2 of the same one. I don't know if we can use them together yet, but we'll find out momentarily. We'll go to the Admiralty's office. I trust the sisters are keeping well. They are citizens of her enduring majesty notionally. Unlocked with 1 times a port report from Hunter's Keep. Okay, it's been confirmed. We got 5 echoes for that. Or asked to speak to the dark speckled admiral. Do you have an appointment? Okay. Apparently I'm to show you it anyway. Very well. You are ushered into his office off Mansion's Pyre. Submit your port reports. No, that's downstairs. Okay. Discover the Admiral's desires. Visit a port and we'll be interested. What? Visit a port and we'll be interested in the port report. Visit places of particular interest and we'll be interested in the strategic information you gain thereby. We will pay you well, don't worry. We understand you can't be expected to act entirely for the love of the Empire. What's left of it anyway. Okay, so we'll go and we'll hand in our port reports. No. Okay. We have a 77% chance to get more crew. We do need more crew. You succeeded in a hearts challenge. We gained 2 new crew, so we now have 8. We're just down those 2 that I lost in a very silly way. Should we get some more? Yeah, let's get some more. Okay, we have 10 crew, which is the maximum crew we can have. Oh, we can click straight to the Admiral now. We can go straight to all these dudes. But first we are going to go to our officers. We want to assign. Yes, because he gives +6 mirrors, +3 veils. That's awesome. Speak to him. Spend a secret to improve your mirrors unless it's higher than 100. Yes, we will increase our mirrors. You've gained 1 mirror, we now have a total of 26. Sorry, it's the pain. No, is this what you wanted? I think. This guy creeps me out, but he's okay. So, we need... Do we need some foxfire candles? No, we've got enough supplies. Oh, there are only 10 here. So we'll buy 1 of each of them. We have how many echoes left? We have 124. I don't know if there's anything down here we can sell for more at some of them, but that's the engine we already have. That's the one we want to save up for. Okay. I'm okay with all of that. We've done pretty much everything we could do. But first things first. Where do we want to go? Let's head back where we were going to, which was north. So we're going to go up to 2 speed. No higher. We've only got 10 supplies, but we'll be okay. I do really like this this navigator we have now. The +6 mirrors and +3 veils is way better than the other one, which was +1 mirrors. It has to be helpful, right? So mirrors, detection and perception. I don't think we can hit that. We've already visited Hunter's Keep. There's no point in just popping by, really, is there? Let's turn our lights off. See if we can skim past. Oh, oh. Dust echoes even a sepia tint to the air. These are waters around the tomb colonies. Hey, they've stopped. Wonder why. So we have our beloved comatose ferret. Oh, I'm passing vendor blight. We should have picked up some of the tomb colonists. Just they seem to be always available, so. But I wasn't thinking. So I'm going to head straight out into the dark up there, or should we go around the coast? July 11th, sorry, 1892. Something drifts face down. So yep, this is all new to us. This is where we were going to be 20 minutes ago, but we are here now. So let's use our flares, which is based on mirrors, and see how much we get from doing that. Now we have higher mirrors, so that does 26 in one go. So we should easily be able to. What? Didn't get the same that time. But now we definitely can salvo this guy down. And we got some more iron, so it would be good if you could see like a range of attack, or like a range of how much illumination you're gonna get in the combat. That would make it a lot, your tactical decisions a lot easier to make. Restless nights. In the watches of the night, you pad softly past the hatch to the crew quarters. A man cries out softly in his sleep, desperately. Another. Ignore them. The captain can't be seen to take these things seriously. But what did they see? Okay. We should inquire about their dreams. We have a 61% chance because of our pages quality. So let's do that. We succeeded. So what did they see? An eyes and a face. The whole neath lit up like a snuffer mask. There's something in the roof, Captain. It's the roof. It's watching us. Eyes and a face, eyes and a face. Yes, you say softly. You lay your hand on the Zayla's burning forehead. There are storms in the roof. Hush, we won't join them yet. Our terror's gone up 10 and our fragment's up 10. Damn. Not sure if that was a good thing or not. Pickett's Bluff. Ooh, what's that? Is that dust coming from the roof or something? Is it snow? Pollen? Boreal Reach. Is this... Oh my god, I should have read it. Is this snow? Touch it and it puffs a vapour. The men huddle close to the warmth of pipe and funnel. What is that thing? Discovered Sensor's Arch. What is that thing? Is that something I can go under? Oh, it is. I'm gonna go under it. Turn around. I'm not gonna hit it, am I? Oh, thank God. This is Andergard Harbour. We have discovered Wither. Wither or not, haha. I do love the music in this. It is so awesome. For some reason, this reminds me of the Borean Tundra in WoW, but I don't really want to admit that. Okay, a chilly city beside a waste of salt. So it's not snow, it's salt. Behind the great arch over the bay, the pale waste stretch, white and silent as the face of the moon. Okay. Wither is a quiet, chilly town of grey stone and closed courtyards. The people are neither exactly unfriendly nor exactly hospitable. They have the irritating habit of answering a question with a question. Here and there are odd sights tacked away. Okay, so I don't want to let people go ashore because that's going to cost me 50. We want to gather intelligence. So the citizens of Wither enjoy questions, so much so that they always answer a question with another question. This can make intelligence gathering frustrating. Okay. Are you asking for any particular reason? At what time of day? Is that your hat? Might it be 6? It could be 6. Eventually you cobble together enough implication and supposition to compose a report. Okay, let's explore the town. Oh. Who'll try, who'll buy? A street vendor turns skewers on a grill. The mixed scents are nothing like anything sold in London. Try the shredded jellyfish. I'm not trying either of those things. I have a 31% chance and a 15% chance. I will try the grilled troglodyte prawns. Huge and pale and their eyes stare bleakly into yours, but they smell fresh. Chewy but toothsome. Walking on, chewing cheerfully. I want to call dinner that someone makes me someday. Chewy but toothsome. Okay, that's all for now, so we'll get a story next time we come. We've lost 2 terror, we've gained a fragment, and we've lost some hunger. So let's go to the House of the Question. Everything appears to be locked. Northwest of Withertown, the House of the Question stands alone. Here the initiates of the house make offerings to the 3 gods of the deep sea, and perhaps a 4th who is not a god. It is the one place in Wither where you can sometimes get a straight answer. So we'll ask about the drowned man. No, we will not, because that is 100. Oh, we have to buy fuel with stories. Our curiosities are getting a lot better. Like this is building up. This is good. We could get a tail by selling it, but we're not going to. We could head over there. This is the top of the map. Let's head east. Over there and just check out what that port is. And then we might have to, we might sail over there, see where we are, see if anything cool happens. And then we might leave it there. Because it's getting towards that 30-minute part of the episode, and we'll sail over here to the Codex. I like, as you can see, stuff written on all the rocks in giant letters. It's very cool. So we will pull into the codex, and I think we'll leave it there, and we'll come back next time and explore this place. So as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you're enjoying this series. I actually think this game has a whole pile of potential for the future, and it's really interesting to see it in this early access kind of state. So as I just said, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.